Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for watching today. So, just checking my Facebook. Sorry, I'm a little bit late today. I was having some computer and internet issues this morning. You know, sometimes that technology just does not want to work and connect. There I am. I am live. So, today we're going to talk about sharpening your axe. So, what that means, if you don't, have never heard this story, I heard this story a few times. Just a little, motivational story about two guys that were chopping wood, and they were part of the story could be that they were racing to see who could chop as much wood as possible, and had axes, and one was just picked up the axe and started chopping wood and was working hard, and the other guy went into the barn or into another room or wherever, and the other guy couldn't see him, and he's like, where is he going? I'm gonna beat this guy. And a little while longer, the guy's almost halfway through his pile of wood, one that was using his axe and chopping the wood, and the other guy comes back and starts chopping wood, but it's going a lot easier. It's just one swing, chopping wood, one swing. The other guy's like 3, 4, 5 times each log of wood that he's chopping. Again, I'm not. I don't know the terminology. Sorry, on that. It's a log or a cord or a piece of wood on that. So obviously, I don't have an axe at home. But the story is that the second guy comes out later. The first guy's already halfway through his pile of wood. And the other guy's one swing at a time, cutting that wood in half. The other guy's 3, 4, 5 times. And before long, the second guy finishes the pile of wood before the first guy. He goes, "What? How did you do that? How did you do that?" And basically what that guy did was he went into the barn, and instead of just picking up the axe and just started hitting and cutting the wood, he went into the barn and sharpened the axe. He sharpened it. He felt that maybe I need to make sure this axe is at its full potential. It's efficient. It's sharpened. I'm going to spend some time sharpening this axe before I start cutting the wood, and I will get further along because of it, in it quicker. So the moral of that story is: are you sharpening your axe? Are you honing your real estate skills, your sales skills, your negotiation skills, your listing presentation, your buyer presentation, learning and updating yourself on what's happening in the market in your farm area? Are you practicing your scripts? Are you role playing? Are you watching and taking classes? Again, not to sound, I'm 50 years old. I don't want to sound like ancient, but when I got into real estate, if we wanted to take a real estate class, we had to go somewhere and wait for a class to happen in a location and take it. Or we get VHS tapes of some class and had to order them and pay for them and to come in and to come and sit at home or in the office in a conference room in one of those old AV. You remember those when you were a kid? For the 40 or 50 years plus people watching this, of the AV cart with the big TV and the VHS player, the tape player underneath the TV, and play the tape. You had to work at it if you want to take something, and it was limited amount. Today, you want to take a real estate class within 30 seconds on your phone. You're watching a YouTube video. You're listening to a podcast. You could sign up on your phone for a real estate coaching class. Brian Buffini, Tom Ferry, Mike Ferry, Jared James. The list is endless. Search real estate coaches, and you could Google it. Before, 30 years ago when I got into real estate, I had to talk to my manager, like, what real estate coaches are there? I mean, there was no Google to find them. There was nothing. So sharpen your axe. The amount of information and tools and training and scripts is it's at your fingertips for you to sharpen your skills, hone in your negotiations, And you can listen to 5 different real estate coaches and videos. Go on YouTube, search real estate training, search negotiation skills. You'll see thousands and thousands of videos on and different experts in the realm of sales, and you could pick a little golden nugget out of each one of them, one that you like, to make it your own and say, that's a good idea, let me try that. So if you're new to real estate or looking to increase your business and you're just picking up the phone, that's great. Pick up the phone. It's kind of like you have a pile of wood. It's not going to chop itself. You got to start chopping, or you got to go start sharpening your axe before you do it. You got to do something. So do something. Either one, make those phone calls, or sharpen your axe. Do some role playing. Get your scripts down. What you're going to say to your sphere of influence when you make those calls, when you meet them in person, when you door knock, when you have an open house. There's so much at your fingertips you can do. Now, you have to start swinging the axe eventually, because I know a lot of agents, a lot of great agents, or new agents right now, a lot of them here at Century 21 Homestar, they're taking classes and classes and classes, and they've been through our Century 21 University. There's over 200 classes there, but have been through many of the programs but some of them didn't start swinging the axe. They have a sharp axe, but they're not swinging it. They're not getting out there and doing it. So you got to think about both. So today, again, is something just to think about, something to take advantage of the tools and the technology and the training and the accessibility of so much information to help you grow your real estate business. And the one thing successful realtors and successful salespeople love to do, guess what they love to do? They love to talk about themselves, and they love to tell everybody how successful they are, and they love to tell you how they did it. So you could search that. Search it on YouTube. Search it on Google. And just learn. Sharpen that axe. Find out what other salespeople are doing, not just real estate agents, what they're doing. Obviously, if you're watching this video, you're listening to some of the things I'm saying. Hopefully, you're doing some of the things I'm telling you too, and you put it all together and make it your own. It's kind of like cooking, taking a little spice from here, a little ingredient from here, there, and you'll get there. You'll get it done. So today, again, think about it. Sharpening your axe. Are you doing that consistently? Are you doing that daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly? Something to hone in your skills. And the one thing that I remember reading once, and not to go too off topic, is I remember reading when Tiger Woods has a swinging coach. Tiger Woods, in his peak performance, still had a coach watching him swing, watching him putt, watching him. And I remember I think it was one of those news specials or one of the documentary or something, and he changed his whole swing. I mean, not completely, but he changed his swing and how he was holding the club and how he was swinging the club after decades of doing something, and he was excellent at it. But he wanted to get a little bit better. That 2 extra, birdies, a round of golf. But to have someone of that caliber, that successful in their goals and what they want to do in life, in sports and whatever, to still have a coach, still have someone watch him, still learning. You would think Tiger Woods is the one, he's done learning, he should be teaching. No, he's still learning. So no matter where you are, even if you're watching this and you have the success you want, and you're having the sales, and you're getting to your goals, and you want to get a little bit better, you still learn, you still watch, you still keep your open-minded about other things, other ideas, and how to say things, how to close things, how to negotiate things, how to handle situations. You're always learning, so that people that you think are experts and masters at their craft are usually the people that are learning the most, still open for new ways of doing things, better, more efficient, And those are the people that succeed. They just didn't do the same thing from day one to today. They've probably changed things up because they learned something new. They've said something differently. They're not using the same scripts. They're not using the exact same words. They're not negotiating things the exact same way because they've learned. They've sharpened their axe. They've trained. They've role played. They've talked to other peers and colleagues and what makes them successful. So take a little bit of that today. Think about that. Maybe take a class this weekend online, especially Century 21 Home Star Agents, over 200 classes. There's lots of great information in our university. Take a class. Learn something. Sharpen that axe this weekend. So that's it. Remember, use me as a resource. Call me, text me, email me anytime. I'm happy to set aside some time to help you with what you need to. So that's it. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.